The purpose of this video is to provide compliance assistance to testers conducting Exhibit 9, the Veeder Root In-Station Diagnostics ISD Operability Test. Specific procedures can be found in the executive order, while the test sequencing and additional district requirements can be found in the applicable permit attachment. As stated previously, the vapor recovery system and components must be certified, installed, and operated in an as-found certified configuration prior to conducting the test unless otherwise specified. For example, the tester should verify the ISD software version is certified before conducting the test. Before the test begins, and as shown here, the tester ensures all testing equipment meets the specifications in the test procedure. In this example, the tester is verifying the digital manometer has a minimum measuring range of plus or minus 10 inches water column and providing documentation that the manometer was calibrated within the last 12 months. The tester then verifies the date and time of the last bulk delivery from the Veeder root console. Please be aware that this test cannot be conducted within 30 minutes of any bulk delivery. Once the test equipment and delivery times have been determined, the tester then verifies the location of the vapor pressure sensor. The pressure sensor is typically located either in the dispenser cabinet or is installed on the vent stack and determines where tank pressures will be obtained. When the vapor pressure sensor is installed in the dispenser cabinet, tank pressures are obtained from the vapor adapter by using a vapor coupler test assembly, as shown here and referenced in the test procedure. If the vapor pressure sensor is installed on the vent stack, the tank pressure is determined at a vent stack test port, also referenced in the test procedure. The next step, and as shown here, the tester turns on the digital manometer. The manometer must have a minimum warm-up period of 5 minutes. After the warm-up period has been met, the tester then zeroes out the manometer. Now the tester is ready to obtain the tank pressure and compare it to the ISD pressure reading. As the vapor pressure sensor at this facility is located in the dispenser cabinet, the tester connects the vapor coupler test assembly as shown here. Regardless of the location of the vapor pressure sensor, the test must be conducted when the headspace of the UST is under a vacuum of less than negative 5.0 inches water column. If the vacuum is greater than negative 5.0 inches water column, the vacuum must be relieved to a value of between negative 5 and negative 2 inches water column by depressing the vapor adapter. Once the required pressure has been reached, the tester must wait for 15 minutes to allow the tanks to stabilize before beginning the test. The next step is to obtain the tank and ISD pressure readings simultaneously and requires 2 people. Please be reminded the 2 readings must be taken simultaneously to be considered valid. After obtaining the pressure readings, the tester then compares the 2 values. If the tank pressure reading is within plus or minus 0.2 inches water column of the ISD pressure, the test passes.
The tester is now ready to compare ambient pressure to the ISD pressure reading. Here, the tester removes the cap from the ambient reference port and turns the valve 90 degrees so that the flow arrows point to both the vapor pressure sensing port and the ambient reference port. The tester then obtains the pressure value from the TLS console. If the pressure value obtained from the TLS console is between plus or minus 0.2 inches water column, the test passes. Now that the test is complete, the tester replaces the cap on the ambient reference port and turns the valve 90 degrees so that the flow arrows point to both the vapor pressure sensor port and the tank vapor space sensing line. The third test is the vapor flow meter operability test. Here the test is conducted in conjunction with the vapor to liquid test. During the test, the tester records the time of the V/L reading for the lowest grade of fuel for each fueling point. The tester then connects a laptop to the RS-232 port of the TLS and runs Veeder Root's ISD PC Setup Tool version 1.03 or higher. The tester then compares the manual V/L results to the corresponding real-time ISD V/L results. If the difference is between plus or minus 0.15, then the ISD flow meter is compliant. If the ISD V/L is not within plus or minus 0.15, The tester then compares the manual V over L results to the corresponding ISD V over L results on the lowest grade of gas on the other side of the dispenser. If this reading is within plus or minus 0.15, the test passes. If not, the tester must conduct 3 manual V over Ls of the lowest grade of gas on either side of the dispenser. If the average of the 3 manual V over L tests taken on either side of the dispenser is within plus or minus 0.15 of the average of 3 corresponding real-time ISD V over Ls, the test passes. If not, the test fails. This test must be done for every dispenser. The last test shown here is the site shutdown test. During this test, power is removed from the TLS console to verify if dispensing is shut down. Here, the tester has removed power to the TLS console and verifies that the submersible pumps are off by attempting to dispense gasoline. If gasoline cannot be dispensed when the dispensers are authorized, the test passes and the tester then restores power. Please be reminded the district compares the printout of real-time ISD V over L values to manually obtained V over L values when the data is submitted. Without the real-time values, the district cannot completely review the test data and considers the test invalid. In order to assist you in compliance, the district recommends implementing a quality control program to ensure all required data is submitted completely and accurately.